Have you ever noticed something strange about the 5.7 HEMI? Sometimes you'll see one owner claiming that their engine filled at 80,000 plus miles. And then another thing is you'll see another owner with 200,000 plus miles or even more than that. Sometimes it's the same exact engine, right? The only difference is it's a completely different truck, but same exact engine and two different owners. So you might be asking yourself, so what really make the difference, right? Is it luck? Is it maintenance? Or is it driving habits? So today I'm going to be telling you guys the real reason. Also from my experience, this is not my first Ram I ever owned. This is my third Ram. So I can tell you guys exactly one thing, everything pretty much. The reason why you see some Hemis last to see 200,000 plus miles and some really don't get to see the chance of even 100,000 plus miles. It's something very, very simple that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Welcome to the channel. If you are new here, obviously my name is Al, or you can call me 5.7 Al. This is my beautiful 2014 Dodge Ram right here behind me. I'll tell you guys exactly what I could tell you from my ownership of having a Ram 1500. Pretty much everything that I have learned with. I know you guys always, if you ever own a Hemi or if you plan on getting a Hemi, you guys know for a fact there's so much shit out there about that goes both. There's good and there's bad. There's a lot of things people say about the Hemis. You got some people out there that swear like these trucks are the best trucks ever, and then you got some guys out there that really think that every Hemi out there is like a ticking bomb. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the truth is like somewhere in the middle for me, obviously. And today I want to be able to talk about what I have learned from the year of ownership, talking to owners, reading the forums, and watching what separate the high mileage Hemis from the ones that don't really make it to see 100,000 plus miles. So let's start with the biggest myth, right? The myth that is the longevity. I don't even know how to say that effing word, but a lot of people talk about luck and things like that. I don't buy that personally. Me, luck play a role in every vehicle, to be honest. But when you constantly see a truck making it to see 200,000 plus miles and beyond, it's definitely more than luck. It comes down to a few things that you have to be doing. I'm not saying it's guaranteed for your truck or whatever truck you plan on buying, but you do have a chance for your truck to be able to see 200,000 plus miles. And there's normally a reason behind why sometimes you see these trucks will have like 200,000 plus miles. It's because you see like those owners tend to do things that they need to be doing to their truck. And that's something that they do consistently. And, you know, obviously over time, it does play a role in that truck being able to see 200,000 plus miles. The first thing I want to be able to cover, right? Oil change are boring, but it's very, very important. Not just for a Hemi in general, but for most vehicles out there, you got to understand oil change is like the lifeline. You guys got to understand it's really maintenance. Oil is really like the lifeline for any kind of engine out there, not just a Hemi. And for those owners out there who really take their maintenance seriously, normally see the best long-term results and stuff like that. I'm saying doing maintenance, staying on top of your maintenance and things like that, that's what really helped over time with these trucks or any kind of vehicle out there to be able to see like a very, very high mileage. Like you guys know, right? With this truck, I've owned it for about a year, 2 years, right? And this is all I do. I run full synthetic. Also, I use the Mopar oil filter. And I really just stay on top of my maintenance. Don't have any kind of check engine light on. Crazy because I'm out here recording and the rain want to decide to step in and F everything up for your boy. But I got to go sit in the truck now. Kind of sucked right now. I was trying to beat the rain. But look at that. Starting to get soaked. Yeah, I'm back in the car. Kind of suck. Hopefully you guys could be able to see me. But it's like a storm coming through. But I'm trying to get this YouTube video recorded and things like that. So here's another thing I've noticed, right? If high mileage owners, right? If you got a high mileage Ram, for guys that I know that been having Ram trucks for a long time, we really don't ignore problems, right? If we hear any kind of strange noise, Normally, we want to investigate. If we see any kind of leaks and things like that, normally we want to address it. Like, you don't wait 6 months hoping the problem magically disappear. You know, like me personally, like my truck every day, this is like a routine. Whereas like it's just me, for me owning like my last two Ram trucks I had, those are third generation trucks. And I learned a lot of things when I owned those trucks, especially like those trucks were like Ram in general, right? Like these trucks, I don't know what it is, but once they hit over 100,000 plus miles, it have like a habit of having I forgot what it's called, like coolant leaking coming from the bottom part. I had to replace that on this truck too. I forgot the exact name of it, but if you guys know, for my Ram guys out there, I'm pretty sure you experience the same exact problem if your truck have over 100,000 plus miles. Is the water pump. Water pump, I had to replace it on 3 of the Ram trucks I own, including this truck. This truck, I had to replace the water pump within, I think, when I had this truck for about 6 months. Normally, you'll smell like a smell, or sometimes you see like a leak and things like that. And then pretty much, that's how you know like your radiator or water pump is starting to go bad. But this doing like the normal things like checking for leaks, making sure you don't have any kind of radiator coolant like smell and things like you will know, like that just help you, like. And then especially if you have any kind of check engine like light pop up, you just want to make sure you just stay on top of that. That really like built that kind of trust and things like that to where it becomes a habit. And that's just something I have done. So now, before anybody get mad, right, I'm not saying you can't enjoy your truck. Another thing is, you don't want to be out there abusing your truck. I'm be honest, I drive my truck and I most definitely give it a little bit of pedal and things like that, gas. But there's a difference between enjoying it and abusing it. For the guys in the back, there's 2 different guys out there. Ones that abuse it, and ones that abuse their truck, and ones that actually really drive their truck. Now, constant cold start, and I'm saying like you just do a cold start and you immediately get in the vehicle and start flooring it, ignoring any kind of warm-up time, neglecting maintenance. That stuff normally really add up. Like for me, the most I ever do, now that we're in the summertime, I let this truck warmer for like 5 minutes. Once I see the temperature and things like that start to go up, I'm cool. But I don't normally just, even if my temperature go up, I don't floor the truck at all. I just don't do it unless like maybe it got to be nice outside. I'm in a mood when I'm leaving work and things like that. That's when I'll floor every now and then. But I'm not saying that you can't, enjoy your truck, your vehicle at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, you work hard. You it's your truck. You bought it with your money. So obviously you just got to do it responsible. Now, the more owners I've talked to, right? I'm saying like in Facebook group chat, even some in person and things like that. The more I notice the same exact pattern. I'm saying most of the high mileage Rams out there, Hemi owners, right, aren't mechanics. They're not expert. They are just consistent. That's just really, really what it is. Consistent maintenance, consistent inspection, consistent ownership habits. That's what really keep these trucks alive. Those are all the things. If you see these trucks with high mileage, every owner have this in common. Like I just stated, consistent maintenance, consistent inspection, consistent ownership habit. That's pretty much it. It's nothing more to it. Like if you really just do those things, I'm not going to say I guarantee you, but your chance of your truck seeing 200,000 plus miles is most definitely going to happen. Now, the real truth about the Hemi reliability, here's my honest opinion, right? The internet tend to amplify failures and things like that, right? Nobody really make a post saying my truck started today. But if something break, everybody hear about it. That's crazy, because that's definitely true. That's why reliability, like discussion online, can feel kind of like mixed and things like that. There are like thousands, I'm saying there are like thousands of Hemi quality. I can't even get my effing words out. I feel like I'm talking too fast, but there's like a lot of Rams out there, right, that are racking up miles. Like I'm saying miles every day. Most of the time, you don't really hear much about them, like maybe once in a while. And I'll give you guys a quick little story, right? Now, this is not a Ram 1500, but it is a Ram 2500. And this was a third generation. This is when I owned my third gen Ram 1500. It wasn't my truck, though. This was a guy that I seen his truck, a Ram. This goes to prove that Ram are a good truck. No matter diesel or gas, they are definitely good, reliable truck. Now, I've the most miles I ever seen on any vehicle. This was a Cummins, and this thing had 800,000 plus miles, which is wild. Never seen that much miles on any kind of vehicle before. You know, diesel trucks, I know for a fact, obviously the miles is different, but it does get up there. But my point is that it was a Ram. Now, at the end of the day, I don't think the secret to a 200,000 miles Hemi is some magic product or some secret modification. I think it's consistency, consistent maintenance, consistent care, consistent ownership. And honestly, that's probably true for every vehicle out there. So now I want to be able to hear from you guys, right? How many miles, if you got a Hemi, right? How many miles is on your Hemi right now? Mine right now is at 159,000 plus miles. We almost at 160. And what's the biggest maintenance lesson you have learned? Drop it down below in the comments. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button, help support the channel, and I would definitely appreciate it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, stay safe, peace out.